Fellow commissioners, fellow librarians, distinguished stakeholders, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission to update you on the status of preparations for the 2023 voter registration process. The Commission is proceeding as planned to commence the Biometric Voter Registration (BVR) exercise in Phase 1 counties of Bomi, Grand Cape Mount, Grand Bassa, Gbarpolu, Margibi, and Montserrado. As it has been repeatedly announced, the registration in these counties will commence on 20 March 2023 and will end on 9 April 2023. These dates are for Phase 1. However, the entire voter registration period is from 20 March to 11 May 2023. On the current status of the preparation for BVR, the Commission is pleased to report progress made so far to meet up with the scheduled date of commencement of the voter registration process as follows. The first consignment of BVR materials, mostly for training, is currently in the country. The public will be informed as soon as the remaining materials arrive. The materials include card printers, ribbons, adhesive cleaning cards, computers, and servers for the central management system of the data center, among others. The training of trainers TOT workshop for elections magistrates, assistant magistrates, county logistics officers, and some staff of the headquarters was conducted from 1st March 2023 to 5th March 2023. Training of Electoral Supervisors is currently ongoing, which started on Wednesday, March 8th, and will run for a period of 5 days. The 3,195 biometric voter registration staff training will start on 13 March and will end on 17 March 2023. Consistent with Section 3.2a of the new elections law, the National Elections Commission has published the voter registration centers for the 6 Phase 1 counties after a successful assessment of the 2018 centers. Full GIS coordinates of all the centers have also been taken into account. Several BVR demonstrations have been done, including with the Liberia Marketing Association, political parties, and a plan is on the way to do a demonstration for the joint houses of the legislature. Biometric voter registration software has been fully tested and is ready for implementation. Materials for centralized infrastructure or AFIS, ABIS, and voter management system servers have arrived in the country. Personal data entry. The Commission will introduce a personal data entry portal in the pending voter registration process. Benefits: it will reduce the time it will take to process a registrant at the registration center. After a registrant submits his or her personal information online, he or she must go to the nearest voter registration center to complete registration. The National Elections Commission voter registration workers will take his or her photo and capture his or her thumbprints at the registration center. And this personal data entry portal is optional. I repeat, the personal data entry portal is optional, meaning that you can use it, or if you decide not to, you will still be registered in our system. In accordance with Chapter 3.1, who may register, that is of the Elections Law of Liberia, which states that, quote, a person must register to vote at a voter registration center established by the NEC for the place where he or she ordinarily resides, and must vote at the polling place established by NEC for voters registered at that center. More than 20 Lansanah officials and technicians, headed by Mr. Daniel Elgobert, are currently in the country to assist with training, logistics, preparation for the arrival of equipment and other materials, and setting up of the servers in the data center. Lansanah has contracted some Liberians who are computer technicians for the BVR period. 2 technical staff from sister country Sierra Leone Electoral Commission, Mr. Ea Kuya and Mr. Yusufu Henry Sware, were in Liberia at the NEC for a period of about 5 days, from February 27 to March 3, for experience sharing, information, technology, and electoral documentation. This is in line with the ECOWAS network of electoral commissions, that is ECONEC, responsibility to serve as a forum for sharing experiences and electoral best practices among West African EMBs, with the aim of improving the quality of elections in the region. And I will say that the EMB from Sierra Leone was contacted to have the technicians come to us because they have the experience of conducting biometric voter registration, coincidentally, which was done by the same group, Lansanah, that is now poised to support us in our voter registration using biometric technology. On the issue of CVE and general outreach activities, civic and voter education activities for the BVR are ongoing since the simultaneous launch of these activities on 24 February in the 6 counties of the first phase of the biometric voter registration exercise. The launch of these activities marked the commencement of CVE activities in Bomi, Gbarpolu, Grand Bassa, Grand Kitmont, Margibi, Montserrado Counties. The CVE launch for the second phase is slated for 24th March 2023. Using messaging posters and flyers developed by NEC and produced by UNDP and CVE cells have started outreach activities at the grassroots level in various communities. On 3rd March, the Commission convened a national stakeholders consultative meeting in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County to discuss and solicit stakeholders' support for the impending BVR exercise and to provide information on the electoral process. I myself have traveled to most of the 15 counties, meeting with county officials, women, youth, and people with disabilities, religious leaders, and joint security to solicit their support for the BVR process. Let me also inform you that jingles and drama depicting activities of BVR process are being aired on community radio stations across the country. The Commission has so far accredited some 400 CSOs, CBOs, and FBOs to assist the NEC conduct CVE activities across the country. The Commission recently met Liberia Marketing Association heads from 64 markets in Montserrado to educate them on the BVR process. A week-long workshop with political parties, women, and other executives to ensure gender sensitivity of their bylaws and constitutions is ongoing at Musu Spot in Kongata. Ladies and gentlemen, accreditation of observers. The Commission encourages all national, international, and media organizations interested in observing the 2023 biometric voter registration exercise to apply now, as the accreditation process, which should have ended today, 10th March 2023, has been extended to 17 March 2023. To date, the Commission has received accreditation requests from 7 international organizations and embassies, 9 national organizations, and several media agencies. The Commission will also accredit agents of 30 political parties to observe the process. The Commission will begin the issuance of accreditation badges on Monday, 30 March 2023. That's 13 March 2023. Mitigating risks and challenges. Distinguished stakeholders, you are aware that while the NEC has the legal mandate to organize and manage elections, the Commission does not do so in isolation. Elections is everybody's business, and all stakeholders must effectively play their part if we should succeed in this transition to BVR. To this end, the Commission calls on all stakeholders to help during this period to mitigate whatever risks or challenges that might come with this process, such as, for example, misinformation, disinformation, fake news, and other obstacles that have the propensity to derail the BVR process. We call on all librarians and partners to work with the Commission to develop a credible biometric voter roll for elections 2023 and beyond. Thank you.